Okay, so this is a movement tutorial for Stratosfear, kind of showing all the abilities and how you can use those to your advantage. So first of all, Stratosfear can move faster and jump higher. So I'm going to show, like, Stratosfear can clear this gap right there, right? So I'm going to do this jump. You can do that. You can't do that with normal mode. You need free jumps to go across the little spike path. Next one is that Stratosfear can jump quite a bit higher than normal mode. Like, you could easily climb to the very top of this area, but when you go into normal mode, you basically fail like that, but not really. You can't jump that high. You can't. Like, maybe you could with a leg high jump, but you can't do that normally. With Stratosfear, you can do that basically effortlessly. Okay, the next major thing to talk about is that Stratosfear can place platforms under their feet, so you can just go a lot higher and go to many places. It's probably the most broken part of Stratosfear. So I'm gonna place one. Place platform. Boom. That's a platform I can stand on. Place the second one. And look at that. I can just go all the way over there. And then I died. When you place a platform, it stays there, and then it fades away, and then it sinks down, and then it's gone. So I'm gonna place one. So it's 10:50 on the in-game timer when I placed it. 10:56 on in-game timer when I got the platform back. There is a 6-second cooldown to get that platform back after placing it. So you have to be really careful with your platforms. Like, a major part of this game is just kind of managing your platforms and making sure you have one when you need it the most. But a good way to replenish your platforms, if you really need to, and if you just hit a checkpoint, is just to die, because you'll get both of your platforms back. This can come in handy. So another more advanced thing is that your platforms, they still stay around even after you die, but it's a tight timing. You can still jump on them. So that you can kind of do a little feat like this. You place the two platforms, reset, turn around, jump on both platforms, and then place two more, and look at that. I just got all the way over there just for that strategy. Okay, the next thing to talk about is Stratosfear's ability to freeze things. When you click, you can shoot out these two little red orb things. And when they collide with a platform, let's say that platform right there, it freezes completely. It doesn't move. And then you wait a little bit of time, and then it comes back and just continues its cycle and it's spinning. And you can do that on basically a lot of things. You can do that on that yellow platform right over there. You can freeze the Volleybot right over there. You can do it. You can freeze the platform from really far away. You see this? This is from a different star, like a whole minute away, and you can just target it, and you'll be able to freeze it. This is a very, very useful ability. Not as broken as the platform placing, at least normally. You can also freeze conveyors. So I'm going on to conveyor, right? And I want to walk back up, but usually it pushes me away. But when I freeze it, I can just go back and just walk up it normally. This has a lot of good uses. Let's say I want to get a platform in a perfect position so it doesn't move on me. So I got that wrench right there, and I'm far away, and I can eventually make my way back over to it. I have to freeze again because I want to get onto the platform without having to worry about cycles. Like another example, there's a platform right there. I won't be able to make it to there normally, but I can freeze it, then I can just walk up to it normally, and then it just resumes its spinning. Okay, I feel like I should also talk about cycles, even though they're not completely related to Stratosfear mode, they're just helpful in general. So cycles in this game are basically the position of kind of any kind of moving parts. So maybe this platform here, or that spinning platform there, or maybe those spikes right there, literally anything moving. And what's good about this game is that cycles are really, really consistent in this game. Like, I'm just going to show an example. So let's say, okay, I see this platform, but I looked away and oh, I missed the cycle. But I can just die and it resets, and it just went back here. Because when you reset in this game, or when you enter a world, all the moving parts go to a preset position. In the case of this spinning platform here, its preset position is right next to me. So I can miss the cycle, then I can reset, and then I can get the cycle. And it's good. It's good. It's helpful. Okay, to show an example of how useful cycles can be when entering a world. So when I enter World 1, there's going to be a moving platform that goes up and down that will be in a preset position when I enter it. So its position definitely depends on when I get there. So if I'm fast enough, I can get there on a good cycle and go up on the platform every single time. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to go enter World 1, I'm going to go to that moving platform. I just entered World 1, it's going to be in a preset position, I'll be able to make the cycle. See, I'm able to make the cycle here, and this is consistent every single time. No matter how many times you enter World 1, as long as you go there fast enough, and you're consistent, you can make this cycle every single time. I'm going to go back into World 1 again, it's going to be in the same spot. Entered it, so it gets reset. There it is, there's the platform again, and I can make the cycle again. Okay. Here's kind of an example where most of the strats from Stratosfear mode are used here to get us started really quickly. This is how it would look in an RTA run. So I'm going to reset my character to start. I'm going to avoid these spinning platforms, get the red coin. I'm going to de-transform before getting the lost item, transform back in, and this is where one of the stars is. Place these platforms here so I can skip this, reset so I get my platforms back. Hello, Chenzi. Gonna freeze this so it's in a better position. I'm gonna climb up here. I'm gonna jump all the way over here, freeze that platform right there so it's in a really good spot. Reset here to get the coin. Now these are in a good position. So I'll reset this, jump up, and I got the star. And that's how it looks in an RTA run. So you really have to get creative when using these strats if you want to save all the time. So I recommend watching like previous runs of Stratosfear mode if you want to get inspiration.